Hey, everybody. Fat Bob has a thought. You know, I don't know exactly how I would, if I fall under any label. I haven't been part of the Democratic Party in 20 years. I don't know left, liberal, whatever label people put on each other. But goddamn, people on the left, they sure seem to fight with each other about those labels. I think food, clothing, and shelter are a human right. I think everybody has a right to the medical care that they need without having to file for bankruptcy, losing their home. I think everybody has an absolute right to whatever level of education they want to have. I believe in truly equal rights and equal opportunities for everybody in this country, regardless of their skin color, regardless of their economic background, regardless of their gender or their gender identification, and whether or not they're a member of the LGBTQ plus IA community. I think this country owes a lot of money to Native Americans, First Nations populations in this country. And I think it's pretty shitty that this country never made good on reparations, 40 acres and a mule. And, so that's just the surface stuff. I don't know if that makes me a liberal. I don't know if that makes me a leftist. I don't know what that makes me, but those are the things that I believe. Regardless of all of that, I'm absolutely 100% certain that Fat Bob is including me in that comment. Even though I believe that Fat Bob should have all of those things, because I believe all of those things, even for people like Fat Bob. And it just, again, it strikes me that the single most important common trait that you have to possess in May of 2025 to be a Republican, to be a Trump voter, to be MAGA, to be GOP, however you want to describe them, the single most important common trait that all of them seem to have is you have to be an asshole. You have to be the kind of person who celebrates when you see masked ICE agents ripping a baby out of a mother's arms on a sidewalk so that they can arrest her and deport her. You have to think that that is star-spangled awesome. And you also have to be completely fine with enthusiastically voting for a 34-time convicted felon who a federal judge described as having committed rape, who tried to overturn our last election based on lies, proven lies. You have to enthusiastically vote for a man who still owes the state of New York $600 million for a decade's worth of fraud, proven in a court of law. You enthusiastically vote for him because he's a businessman. But his own business, again, proven in a court of law in late 2022, was found guilty of having committed 17 fraud-related felonies. But he's a businessman. I used to say that not every Trump supporter was a racist but pretty much every racist in this country was a Trump supporter. I feel comfortable in May of 2025 in taking away the qualifier from that statement. In May of 2025, every single Trump supporter is a racist and a bigot and a misogynist, homophobic, transphobic, ableist, all of those things. And the Dunning-Kruger aspect of things, you know, because they're dumb and gullible and loud and mean, easily manipulated, easily separated from their own money. And those are just, I mean, Donald Trump signs an executive order saying he's going to, yesterday Donald Trump signed an executive order on drug prices. And all the fart-huffing, mouth-breathing MAGA chuds were making the exact same TikTok. Donald Trump signed an executive order reducing drug prices by 80%. Did that happen, though? Did you guys read the executive order? In the executive order, he's basically asking drug manufacturers to voluntarily reduce their prices by up to 80%. He's asking them to do that voluntarily. We live in a capitalist society, and now the MAGA chuds are perfectly fine with the government setting prices for things on the open marketplace in a free market system. You know, it's like they're demanding the Jeffrey Epstein files, but they cheer when Donald Trump gets the Tate brothers released from custody in Romania and brings them back to the United States on the same day that Attorney General Pam Bondi released that first volume of the Epstein files to a bunch of MAGA influencers in the White House. I mean, at this point in May 2025, their hearts are filled with hate for every single person who is not exactly like them. Dumb, gullible, loud, mean, easily manipulated, easily separated from their money, white and Christian and Republican, and shockingly undereducated, as Donald Trump has acknowledged. He loves the uneducated because those are the only ones who are dumb enough to fall for his bullshit. So anyway, I just wanted to say, hi, Fat Bob. I hope you have an absolutely amazing Tuesday evening and that you enjoy the rest of your week. Everybody say hi to Fat Bob and be safe out there, because our country has decided to let people like Fat Bob roam freely.